Hi, and welcome to the Android Podcast. Welcome and hi to everyone. I trust that your week is going well. I'm always delighted to be a part of everyone's lives. People randomly tell me that they've been catching up on the videos and it's been so valuable for them so far. Keep in mind that we always talk about mindset, sales, business, and money. And today we do have a special topic that meshes with all of the above. The name of this topic, the title of this topic is The Science of Sequence in Success, right? So success is not just about hard work. It's also about the right sequence of actions. And so many times in life, let's just think of as stairs. You can't jump to step 5 before step 1 or step 2. You might break a foot. But in life, there are decisions that actually line up in sequence and make you go faster, further, better when used in the right sequence. So let's dive into it. Now, I'm going to use a script here for reference. Again, we're going to dive into Proverbs. So Proverbs 24:27, it says, prepare your outside work. Make it fit for yourself in the field, and afterward, build your house. And I'm going to use this for the background and the context of you need to make sure that your income, that your sustainability is there. You need to make sure that there's a platform for you to be able to work. And then it's okay for you to establish yourself, to build a house. And we're not just talking about a literal house. We're talking about building your dream, building that career, building your destiny, working on your goals. Success is not just about hard work. It's about the right sequence of actions. If you try to get a baby to walk before he crawls, it's going to be near impossible, very, very difficult. Don't think it can happen. But the sequence matters. So when they crawl, it strengthens their muscles for them to be able to walk. So one of the core principles that we're going to talk about is prioritize the preparation. Establish your source of provision. Establish your source of income from the very get-go. There's a saying that I always tell persons, give a broke man a house and he'll be even more broke. Give a broke man a car and he'll be even more broke. And what happens is that most people look at the fruits, but they don't look at the roots. And the roots need to be the foundation of preparation, the foundation of the provision for what that dream is, right? So secure your future before seeking the comfort that you want. Sequence matters because it prevents premature success that cannot be sustained. I remember in my days in banking, I always reference and say, if you get the house before the car, like life just becomes like 10 times easier. But when you take the car loan first, it actually makes it like 10 times harder to get the house after. It just delays the process way more. But if more focus is on the house at first, in terms of procuring a mortgage instead of getting a car loan. So I'm all a fan of persons getting starter cars, beta cars, whatever that you want to call it. Drive, whatever that is, once it's rolling, once it could take you from point A to point B, and it doesn't cost you very much upfront, that's fine for the beginning. But if it is that you really want to get the momentum, you deal with some of the larger things first, and you prepare yourself to be able to lead to do those things. What you do when you pay attention to sequence is you build a stable foundation for long-term growth. You encourage strategic planning and wise decision making because you have already been able to map out those steps. Where else do we see this like in scripture as well? In Luke 14 verse 28, it talks about, for which of you intending to build a tower does not sit down first and count the cost. So we can't just jump at all those fruits that we're looking at or all the end results that we're looking at without considering the process to be able to get there. Not just that, ensuring that we've already mapped out a great process to ensure that we get there and get there well. Master your craft. Master your income before scaling, before expanding, before establishing your home. Develop cash flow before investing or before large expenses. Focus on creating multiple streams of income. Focus on creating opportunities before you do luxury spending. Prepare for the years of famine. And you never know the years of famine unless they hit you, okay? So prepare, and begin to build the provision. Begin to build your roadmap to success. So final thought is that success is about the right steps in the right order. If you are able to do it right, it feels like you are on the right track, just going with the flow of the water. Some persons, they have to swim upstream because they've already created negative momentum against themselves instead of positive momentum, flowing with the river, flowing with the stream, because the sequence has been put together. I hope that this is a blessing. Peace out. See you soon.